first, the multi-sectoral framework on climate change, agriculture, forestry towards food security, is a very rare platform within the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. As you probably know, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, like many other regional bodies, is very sectorally focused and very sectorally organized. So cooperation at that level really requires a platform such as this, which allows for the different sectors to come together and dialogue, exchange information, and possibly implement joint action on issues related to climate change and food security. This was created in 2009, but its implementation has been rather slow. So in the whole scheme of things, implementation is still relatively rather early. However, we already are seeing some emerging impacts. One of the first impacts, of course, is providing a platform for the different coordination mechanisms at the top policy level across the different sectors in 10 countries to come together. This is very, very unusual. So the idea of them coming together enables not only information exchange, but also joint strategy setting, priority identification, and potentially in the future joint action and resource mobilization. That is a very important impact that otherwise would not have happened without the multi-sectoral framework. Okay? The second is that they successfully implemented and adopted a joint conceptual framework that will guide implementation and action in the future. To have the different sectors agree on a common framework for action is rather, again, very difficult, but has been done very recently, so 2018, April. So all of this actually makes it then possible to be more effective in addressing climate change and food security in the future. The challenges. It has not been very easy to work across sectors because, one, the mandates have not been very clear. It requires continuing support, it requires continuing commitment across the various sectors and the leadership. Continuity of communication, feedback, and input has been a challenge because of the rotational mechanism for chairing the different technical bodies and working groups. In meetings, you have very different people attending at different points in time, which makes it very difficult. The other, of course, is secretariat support that every mechanism requires to be effective.